Welcome Pisces, welcome to your reading. I hope you guys are all well. Today is the 26th of May 2025. It is Monday today. Yep, Monday I believe. I've lost track of time. Anyway, my daughter's gone away, so I had to drive her to Glasgow because she missed the bus. And I think the train was going to be later, so I just decided to take her in. So I'm just back. So I've been doing a lot of driving today, you guys. So I'm just back and having a nice relaxing glass of wine, and let's go in with your read, Pisces. So, okay, as I cut the deck here, we have the 10 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. Interesting. Something about a burden here, something about hard work. Yeah, you could be taking on a lot of responsibilities right now, Pisces. Also, there was a really interesting video to do with Pisces that I caught this morning, and it was to do with there's going to be 3 tests on actually today, tomorrow, so the 26th, the 27th, and the 28th, and it's to do with you know, things kind of like being dug up in your energy, like things that you maybe have been trying to suppress, like something that makes you feel uncomfortable. So I think that's for today. And then tomorrow is supposed to be about a message. And I thought, well, that's interesting about a message because it's the new moon in Gemini, and Gemini is all about messages and, you know, communication. And it's like saying somebody from your past will reach out. And I can't remember what the other one was. I think it's something to do with, it says it's the most evil of all. Yeah, it sounds great, doesn't it? The most evil of all. And it's to do with dreams and, you know, an uneasy feeling. It's to do with your spirit kind of stirring. And it's to do with Neptune. Neptune's stirring right now because these are spiritual lessons for Pisces. And if you fail these 3 tests, you'll have to wait. Your spiritual evolution, your ascension is going to be delayed. So yeah, if I find that video, I'll link it in the comments section and you can watch it, and it was quite interesting. But yeah, and it got me thinking, and I thought, you know what, today I have been feeling a little bit melancholy, and I don't know if you guys have been feeling kind of like a low energy, something about your life, thinking about your life, and like there's a kind of unsettling feeling that I've been having. And then when I was driving on the way to Glasgow with my daughter, we saw a horrible accident, and somebody had to be cut out of a car, and it was very disturbing. But I don't know if the person made it or not. The person was covered up and put into the ambulance, but they had to take the top of the car off. And then there didn't seem to be another car involved. I'm like, well, how did they manage to do that? And then driving on the way back, the fire trucks had gone, because there were fire trucks there. There was an ambulance, there was a police van, and there was like a minibus there. So I don't know if the minibus had reported the accident and stayed there till the police and the ambulance got there, but it was like the front of the car had been all like smashed up, so they obviously had to cut this person out. And I thought, this, you know, maybe that's what I was feeling. And oh, it was just awful. You know, you're kind of sitting there in the car with your hand over your mouth, like thinking, oh my God, you know. But yeah, just a really unsettling feeling today, like something was going to happen. All day I've had that. Anyway, so let's just, the star, what is this? Anyway, I'm not ready to take cards yet, Spirit. But yeah, like, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you've been feeling something like this kind of impending kind of energy, unsettling feeling, kind of melancholy, but also a little bit like kind of concern about your life in a way, like what's going to be happening. Look, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So there's the Wheel of Fortune here. We've got the Sun, Leo energy, Sagittarius energy. The Sun is happiness. We've got the Hermit. I feel like it wants to be this one. The 6 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the 3 of Wands. Okay. I know I'm not as structured as other readers, but I just don't. Sometimes I watch readings and I'm like, they're just so robotic. You know what I mean? Like, this is, you got this, you've got that, and then yeah, and I'm like, it's not for me. I'm not robotic. I kind of do things wrong ways round, I guess. But is there a right way? I don't know. You tell me. All right, let's just see more cards for Pisces, please. More cards for Pisces. This one's about to come out. Eight of Pentacles, there's that Three of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Hermit, Virgo energy. Okay, future for Pisces. But it's also, it was saying in that video, don't bury or ignore what's coming up to the surface, because whatever it is, you need to deal with it. You need to face your fears. Because it's something of like an initiation in a way, a spiritual initiation. And if any, you know, if we could get out of this place afterwards, good. I mean, we're ancient souls, so this is why we're being tested. Okay, so he who is last shall be first out of here. So I always think about that, what Christ said. Christ came in the age of Pisces as well. The Emperor and the Knight of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands, the Ten of Cups. There's something that's going to make you be emotionally fulfilling here. There's news coming in, or travel, something about travel, messages. Two of Pentacles. Okay. And then you've got the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're just kind of standing up for yourself, having to battle, stand up to yourself and try and avoid. It's like you're trying to avoid all of the conflict, I feel. So let's just see what this means, Pisces. What a strange feeling I've got just now. This is really bizarre. Anyway, let's just go with it. Let's see where it takes us. The Five of Cups and the Moon, yeah. There is this unsettling energy. This kind of sadness, melancholy, but also this is how I'm feeling the Moon. I'm feeling like a little bit like I don't know where I'm going. There's a little bit of trepidation. It's like I feel like my spirit's a little bit lost just now. Very kind of shadowy. All right, Pisces, but all is okay. And you know why, Pisces? You know why? I shall tell you why. Here we go. Here is the answer. It's the answer to everything, Pisces. Sorry. Wine, vino tinto, it's the only way. It's the only way. Yes, darlings. Pisces is the escape artist. We're the Houdinis. That's why we like drink and drugs. Alright, so tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. What is the Wheel of Fortune for Pisces in the recent past? What is the Wheel of Fortune for Pisces in the recent past? The Three of Swords. So there's something about, I feel like heartbreak. There's something about this going in your favor. Pisces, I feel like there's something about you being protected. Rejection is protection. Whoever this was, yeah, you're being looked after here. Tell me more about the Three of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. We learn through suffering. We learn through our mistakes. Don't we just? Two of Swords. Somebody had a decision to make, and someone had a decision to make here. You had some kind of decision, even though it hurt you. It was the only way forward, Pisces. You had a tough choice, a tough decision. Letting something go that didn't serve you, wasn't in your favor, it wasn't in your future. Whoever this was, they were not meant for you, Pisces, but it was a test. Tell me more. King of Swords. Yeah, you made some kind of a decision here, and with that King of Swords energy, You had to leave emotions out of it. Yeah, it was a burden. It was not an easy task, Pisces. It was not easy. But I feel like you had to make this tough decision, leaving emotions out of it. But it's like I say, there's something that you had to, in order to get the solution, to come up with the right decision, you had to do something here. And it may be something that was kind of like thinking outside the box when it came to this. And this always reminds me of King Solomon. The King of Swords is like King Solomon. To make a decision, to find the right answer, he had to do something which seemed unethical in a way, you know, with the two mums, this is my baby, no, this is my baby, because one of them rolled over and smothered their baby. And then she tried to steal the other lady's baby. And then he said, okay, let's cut the baby in half. You know the story. And the real mum was the one that said, no, let her have the baby. And so it's that kind of way. It's like there's something that, in order to get the right answer, there was a tough choice, a tough trial or something. I mean, you can see that this was really kind of foreshadowing you know, your energy here, this decision, this choice, even if it meant that you were going to be the one that gets hurt in the process, but it was about you moving forwards here. And yes, it was a burden. Something to do with somebody here, Six of Wands. Yeah, somebody that was not for you. This person was not for you. Whoever they were not for you, Pisces. They weren't on your same wavelength. They weren't on your same spiritual journey. In fact, they may have not been on any kind of spiritual journey by the looks of it. Tell me about the sun. What is the sun for our lovely Pisces here? What is the sun for Pisces? The sun could be a child. It could be something that was revealed here, Seven of Wands. There's something that you're protecting or were protecting. Could be a child as well. Some of you, it could be a literal son. Somebody that you're defending, protecting. Some of you have made a decision to choose family. If you're single parents or whatever, over a relationship, because there's something about somebody that wouldn't have been right. They wouldn't have fitted in to your family situation is what I'm getting. So there's a sense of you standing up for someone, protecting someone here. Somebody that's younger, a family member perhaps. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands with the sun for Pisces. The Magician. Okay, making something happen here. You're making something happen. Even though it means you have to sacrifice something. King of Wands. Yeah, this King of Wands. King of Wands is a hard worker. I feel like there's something about you taking on a burden, working really hard, but I feel like you've been neglecting yourself here, Pisces. And there's something about you that even though you're hurt with whatever took place in the recent past, you're still carrying on, you're still working, you're still making things happen. You've been neglecting yourself, hiding this pain that you've been carrying with you. Tell me more about the Magician for Pisces. Today I'm doing more of an intuitive read. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something about making something happen for your family. There's, you know, legacy, the home, protecting that, protecting your loved ones, protecting the things that really matter to you here, because you're thinking about the future here. You're putting the work in. You're thinking about the future. So tell me about the Six of Pentacles. What is this? It's too many. What is the Six of Pentacles for Pisces? Nine of Swords. Somebody's not sleeping here. Somebody's having trouble sleeping, or did have trouble sleeping anyway, depending on the timeline. Ten of Wands. Somebody's burdened here. Somebody that I feel was in a position to give. But there's something about giving. I feel like you've been giving and giving and giving, Pisces, and not getting. It's like your energy is like getting depleted with this. You're always giving to others. And you're being drained here to the point where you can't really sleep. And there's, you know, you're burdened. You have your own burdens, your own things going on, but for some reason, Pisces, they get brushed under the carpet here. It's like always putting your own needs last, you know. Let's just see what we get here. What's going on in the current energy for Pisces? The Hermit. Tell me about the Hermit. So some of you are just, I feel like because you've been giving a lot your whole life, you've gotten to the point now, and there's a lot of people nowadays, I feel, and I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube and that documentaries where people are actually, and I feel like I'm talking to a demographic here that's, you know, maybe 30 to 50, maybe plus. Because I feel like that's the main sort of age group that watch me, people about my age. I'm 52. I'm not ashamed of that. I'm proud of my age. But I feel like there's a lot of people now that they don't really like to interact with people. They like to conserve their energy. There've been people that have been giving a lot of their time and energy to others. And now they're at that point where they just kind of want to go and live far away and be kind of like a recluse. And I get that too, but I feel like there's something about you just wanting to avoid people, wanting to, you know, be this nomad somewhere. Tell me about the Hermit for Pisces. What is it Pisces is withdrawing from? Why is the Hermit here for Pisces? The Page of Swords. Something that you could be learning about yourself. You feel like when you're on your own, you may get a lot more done. Research, learning, finding out more about yourself. When you're in your own energy, you have time, don't you, to face yourself. Three of Pentacles. I feel like that's the one that wants to come out. Yeah, there's something about you avoiding people here, and it could even be co-workers. Some of you like to work alone. I know I do. That's why I chose night shift. I'm working from home, but I feel like there could be other people that you usually collaborate with, but there's something about you doing work alone here. Preferring your own company. It's like they're off doing their thing, you're working on your own. So you're avoiding as much interaction with other people right now as you can. And I feel like it's because you're trying to, you're feeling in that energy where you need to go within. You need to get the answers for yourself. You need to be in your own energy so that, like with that Page of Swords, you can study your energy, you can study what's going on with you right now, because I do feel like there's something stirring. In fact, I'm going to get the Moonology deck and see what this means for us at the end, and I will go in with the Kipper as well. But sometimes I like to go straight in with a read here, and then I can kind of come up with things that I feel this is what the reading is. What is the Three of Wands? Three of Wands is usually growth and expansion. It's also something about distance, could be travel. There's something that you could be waiting for here. Yeah, the Empress. The Empress does not chase. The Empress is, there's something about you taking care of family here. And in particular, some of you, it's just this one child. Something that you could be doing on your own, working on your own, trying to find the answers to on your own creation, your own business, something like that. But whatever it is, it's taking patience to do this. Needing some kind of patience, but also whatever you're doing, you're stepping into nature with this, you're grounding yourself. And with the water here, you're being, this is spirituality, this is emotions, intuition, but you're also being grounded with it as well. So whatever this is, it may involve something to do with nature, spirituality. Queen of Wands. Yeah, so you're taking, whatever it is you're doing, you're taking action with this. Queen of Wands is a very wise energy. Very warm, very wise, very caring, very compassionate. But also, like this Empress does not chase, things come to them. It's that kind of an energy. Things will come to you if you're patient enough. So there's something that you could be working on here, Pisces, that you're actually becoming the master at with the Eight of Pentacles. What is this? What is the Eight of Pentacles for Pisces? The Emperor. We've got the Emperor and the Empress. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Some of you are actually both of those energies, where you may be feeling like you feel complete and whole in yourself in a lot of ways. The Moon. Some of you feel somebody's energy here still. Could be somebody that you had children with. There could be a father, somebody that is in a position of power, but you feel like they're hiding something here, but you feel their energy still. There's something about a message here from someone. Yeah, there's something about fast messages, but there's something that you feel that is hidden here. So there's something about maybe this person, this Emperor, whoever this is, Aries energy, you've got Cancer, Pisces energy, something about a message here, but you feel like there's still more to come. You feel like there's not everything has been spoken yet. Are they hiding something in this message? Like, is there a hidden message here? But this is somebody that is working on something or wants to work with you. Let's just see what's on the bottom here. Queen of Wands still. What are you doing there still? Queen of Cups. Whoa. There's a lot. So something about emotions here. Nine of Pentacles. But I feel like you want to work alone. Whatever this is. You may be in your emotions here about this, whatever this message is, to work on something, but you feel like there's something still hidden, or you're in your intuition about this, or you have this uneasy feeling around this person, whoever they are. But there's something about you wanting to work alone. You've got the Three of Cups here. So there could be a third party energy involved. Four of Cups. There's somebody that's feeling rejected here, Pisces, and it could be this Emperor, but I feel like you could be in your emotions about this, but I feel like you feel that there's something hidden about this person. But even though there's a divine counterpart energy with this Empress and the Emperor, there's something about you just being used to being on your own or wanting to work on your own. Tell me more about the Moon. Why is the Moon here for Pisces? Seven of Swords. Yeah, you feel like they're hiding something. You don't trust this person, whoever they are. You don't trust them. Ten of Cups. You may have had family with them. You may still love them. There may be love here, but there's something that you just feel like they're hiding from you. Page of Wands. Whoever this is, they're coming in with a message. Somebody that's feeling sad about the past. They may be having some kind of money difficulties. There's something around money here. Okay, so let's just keep going. What's in the near future? What's the King of Swords? So there could be something about legal matters here with the King of Swords. Some kind of legal situation. You could be dealing with somebody that was emotionally closed off. We've got this Ace of Cups here. So this could be a new person. Who is this? Eight of Cups. I'm sorry, the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. There's somebody coming towards you, Pisces. There's somebody coming towards you. Could be a new person. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups for Pisces. I've got the Tower here. And the Knight of Wands. God, the Knight of Cups showed up, and then the Knight of Wands turned. There's something very unexpected in the near future. Yeah, somebody's coming towards you. Could be a water sign, could be a fire sign. You've got Aries here with the Tower. You've got Scorpio as well. Fire and water in their chart. Something very unexpected. Let's try and find out more about that Tower. Yeah. Communications coming in. There's going to be a message. Is this a test? Is this a test? Two of Cups. The soulmate. Virgo energy. The Hermit. Somebody that may have withdrew before. Tell me more about this Tower. What is the Tower for Pisces in the near future, Spirit? Okay, Justice, Eight of Cups. Somebody that wants to make things right with you. There's a test. I feel like this could be a test. High Priestess. Be in your intuition over this. Someone's going to come towards you. They want to clear the air. They're coming in with communication. There's a message coming in. Nine of Cups. Something that you may have wished for, but this could be somebody that was selfish with you before. Somebody that you were very sweet to. You may have done a lot for this person. Yeah, there's something about a reunion here with someone. Libra energy, Justice. Nine of Wands. Yeah, let's have a look at this one then. What is the Nine of Wands? So there's going to be... You're going to be guarded here. There's something about weathering a storm. Okay, so Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is a test. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Tell me about this energy for Pisces. Ten of Swords and the Nine of Wands. What is this? Somebody I feel like hurt you in the recent past. They're coming back. They are coming back, and we're going to go in with the Moonology deck, and I'm going to try and find... Let me just get my time. I'm not going to forget this time. Timeline cards. There we go. I want to see when this is going to happen. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords with the Nine of Wands. Give me a card. Queen of Cups. There's something about you being in your emotions here, but also being in your intuition. I was about to say, we've got the High Priestess. Be in your intuition about this. Somebody that you may have not spoken to for a while, Pisces. Look, this is a soulmate connection. Yeah, you're going to be tested again. 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be put through the test. But will you come forward, or will you stay in that tree line, just looking out? Because there is this something about, you know, being very cautious. You may be not wanting to deal with this situation again. King of Cups. Someone's in their emotions. Here we've got the Hierophant. It could be someone you were in a long-term commitment with. Doesn't have to be. It could be that they're wanting commitment now. Let me just see what I get from here, Pisces. Tell me about this situation in the near future for Pisces. Tell me about this situation with the Ace of Cups, the Tower, the High Priestess, the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, Justice. Tell me all about this, please. What is going on here? What is going on? Tell me about the future energy for Pisces, please. What's going on? Who is this? What do they want? What does this person want? What are their intentions with Pisces? What are their intentions with Pisces, please? Someone that kept secrets, lies and kept secrets from you. So this is them. Son of a blue blob. Right, you've got shapeshifter, mimicking, silence and no contact. Yes, somebody that you weren't speaking to, somebody that was always changing. They may have played some kind of mind games with you. This is somebody that you thought there was a breakup forever. Anything else about this person? Please, Spirit. Anything else to tell Pisces about this? Read between the lines, look for what's hidden. Yeah, this is a fucking... Sorry, Pisces, this is a fucking test, though. Ghosted, disappearing. Yeah, it's them. It's them. Let's just ask more questions about this. They may be a soulmate, but this is somebody that I feel like... Ace of Cups. Yeah, look. Ace of Cups again. Tell me more about this High Priestess, please. Tell me more about the High Priestess for Pisces in the near future. Six of Cups. Yeah, it's a soulmate connection. Somebody from your past. Somebody that there may be an age gap. Someone that you may have been thinking about, but I'm telling you, this person, they're coming back. The Devil, Capricorn energy. You and this person have got some kind of spiritual tie here. Maybe from past lives, but it's still playing out in this energy, in this life today. It's still going on. I feel like this is a test. This is a test. Two of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be at some kind of crossroads here. So there's going to be a mega offer from this person, I feel. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups here for Pisces in the near future? Four of Wands. Yeah, mega offer, like I said. Happy ever after. 11/11, you know, a celebration, a get-together, a how, you know, moving in together. Knight of Cups. Yeah, someone's going to be love bombing you. They're going to be on their best behavior. Eight of Pentacles. They're going to say they want to work on this with you. This person's saying that they're going to be in regret. I feel like this energy is coming to like the fore. I really do. I feel like every Pisces reading keeps saying the same thing, no matter what deck I use, no matter how I shuffle, how crap I shuffle, how good I shuffle, it's saying the same thing. Even if I try and steer off and look into other meanings with your readings, it's saying the same thing. So I do feel like there's something going on with the energy. So let's go in with the moon cards after I focus on these two cards. I want to see what messages you get from Moonology with that new moon in Gemini. Communication. Emperor, and so we've got the Emperor here, and let's just go in with a different deck. And you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So there's something about long-term goals here, slow movement. Somebody that may have moved really slowly in the connection before, to the point where it almost stopped, or maybe it did come to a grinding halt, but you felt like, why are they moving so slow? Why are they taking their time? Because they could have been dealing with something else. Because they were playing some kind of games. Hold on, I need a top up. I need a top up. Pisces, you're the only sign I drink for. Why is that? You bring the worst out in me, you guys. The worst and the best. Right, tell me about the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? Aries, Taurus energy. Somebody that is a strong masculine energy here. Could be you. Being in control of something here, being in control of emotions. You could have been dealing with somebody that they were really in control of their emotions to the point where you didn't even know how this person felt about you. Alright, here we go. Tell me about the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here for Pisces? Patience. Equilibrium. There's something about harmony here, wanting harmony, wanting to keep the peace. Sagittarius energy. Tell me more about the Emperor. Queen of Wands. This person finds you very attractive. They find you very warm and loving and caring. You may have taken care of this person in the past. You may have been helping them with something. This is someone from the past, yeah. Things are going to start moving forwards with this. There may have been an ending here with this person. Scorpio energy. They may be going through some kind of ending of their own. They may even be going through a transformation here. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. They're not sleeping. Whatever's gone on in their life, they're not sleeping. I feel like this person needs you. They see you as some kind of like loving, kind of nurturing energy here. Male or female, doesn't matter. What is the Knight of Pentacles for Pisces? What is this Knight of Pentacles for Pisces? Somebody that's in their emotions here. Somebody that may have played mind games. Somebody that... they could have been emotionally avoidant, commitment avoidant, all of that. It's like, here's somebody that's like playing some kind of mind games here. They're trying to avoid some kind of conflict or avoid any of this here. You know, their emotions. They could have been giving to another energy. They could have even been taking from you and giving to somebody else. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles for Pisces with the King of Cups and the Five of Swords. Look what you've got. I don't know why that was in reverse, but it was. This is somebody that breadcrumbed the hell out of you. There's something about them giving very little. I feel like this person's got they're down on their luck. This person sees you as this Emperor. I'm pretty sure of it. This and this Queen of Wands. They're seeing you having some kind of luck, some kind of fortune, somebody that's very loving and giving, and this person they're going through something. They may have had some kind of conflict and ending with somebody else, and they're down on their luck. Yeah, this is someone that you're not talking to, or they're very secretive. You may have sacrificed for this person before. The Emperor. Yeah, I'm telling you, this person, they're going through something because of what they did to maybe a third party. Somebody that they chose maybe over you. They left a commitment with you, leaving you with, yeah, this selfish person, yeah. Somebody that was indulgent. I feel like they've had some kind of ending here because they got caught doing something, Pisces. Haha. This person's having some kind of karma. That's what I'm getting from them. All right, Pisces. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with the Moonology deck. I'm just going to pause this and get that deck. All right, Pisces. Prosperity lies ahead. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Okay, let's do this. Give me messages for Pisces. What do they need to know? With the new moon in Gemini. Gemini, indecisive bubblehead. That's what I call my cat Binky because she's a Gemini. The indecisive bubblehead. Gemini. I love her. She's adorable. She's such a little madam. She's what I call my little Queen of Swords. She's a little bitch, but I love her. She actually, I was in the kitchen, was it yesterday, and I was like chopping up some veg, and she was walking by me, brushing past me like, meow, meow, and I was like, what do you want, Binky? I'm busy. And then she went right up behind my calf, grabbed it, and then sunk her teeth in. She's such a little bitch. But it was funny though. Give me messages for Pisces. What do they need to know? What is their energy now with this new moon in Gemini? What is the energy? What is the message for Pisces with the new moon in Gemini? Tell me about this energy for Pisces. Thank you. Energy is gaining momentum. And it will be waxing after the new moon, won't it? So the energy is gaining momentum in something. What is this? Tell me more about this energy gaining momentum. What does this mean for Pisces? What does this mean for Pisces? Hold your vision. Don't lose sight of something here. There's going to be a distraction. It's time to breathe out. Okay, there's going to be some kind of distraction. Adjustments may be required. Yeah, don't lose sight of something here, of your dreams, your visions, what you were doing. I'm telling you, I feel like there's going to be some distraction. Some of you, it may have already happened. Let me just get some more. Tell me about the two cards on the bottom of the deck that Pisces doesn't see coming in. Tell me about this energy. Third decan Pisces. If you're a third decan Pisces like me, you are an investigator. And they say they make the best tarot readers, but I honestly, sometimes I feel like, I don't know, people go, you're the best. And I'm like, I really don't feel it. And I'm not just saying that, I really don't feel like I am. But they're saying that they are because they've got that Scorpio, they've got Pluto energy in them, and it's all about diving in deep, being strong-minded, but like, not letting go, like doing the digging like a detective. So that's why my readings take longer, because I feel like I want to know. I'm like a doggy with a bone. Tell me more about this energy on the bottom of the deck for Pisces. What is this person up to? What is this person up to? Why are they coming back? What's the real reason, Spirit, that this person is coming back? Saying about trust your intuition here. This is the one that ghosted you. The ghosted card came up again. They see you as a safety net. I knew it. This person sees you as a safety net. This is the one that has ghosted you. They broke your trust. But I also, what I'm getting here as well, Pisces, is that they've done this to somebody else as well. Or they've had it done to them. They may have been receiving some kind of karma. Anything else? What else does Pisces need to know? Okay, family, security, crossroads. This person's at a huge crossroads in their life. Yeah. And there's something about, they may have kept secrets about them actually having some kind of a family. They're going through a change and transition right now in their life. This person sees you as like I said, with that Queen of Wands energy, they see you as safety and comfort. That's how they're seeing you, Pisces. It's like they need you. But are you there to heal them? No. No, hell no. We have to think about ourselves too. Okay, so when is this going to happen for Pisces? And then I'm going to roll the dice, and then I'm going to call this, close this reading. When will this happen for Pisces? Give me a timeline for when this could be happening for Pisces, please. Where's the timeline? Huh, look what it says on the bottom of the deck. The next couple of days. Huh. When could this be happening for Pisces? Give me a timeline for when this person's going to approach Pisces again. When will they message Pisces, reach out, whatever way they're going to do it. Give me a timeline, please, Spirit. Some of you it's much further in the future. Ooh. Sometime in sometime in the future. Well, that's really narrowing it down. Give me a definite answer, please, Spirit. You know me, Spirit. I'm not quitting. Give me a definite answer for Pisces, please. Be more specific, please, Spirit. When will this person reach out to Pisces Collective that are watching this? Next fall. I'm taking more cards because it could be different for all of you. I'm just going to get one more card. Give me one more card, please, Spirit. Actually, I've got more. Look. 12 months from now, it's time to move forwards. Tomorrow looks promising. Next spring. But tomorrow could be. And with that card we saw on the bottom of the deck, next couple of days, let's just go in with a... Let's go in with the dice. Who is this? Aquarius. Gemini, as I was talking a lot about Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, Sagittarius again, Virgo, Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Libraza, Capricorn, Capricorn again, Virgo again, one more please. And Scorpio. Alright, you guys, I'm going to leave this here. That was your reading. Take of it what you will, but this is the energy that I'm just feeling. I'm picking up on this, and cut the deck. Next week looks promising. Alright, I'm going to try and find that video, and I'm going to link it in the comments section, about the 3 tests for Pisces today, tomorrow and the next day. So the 26th, 27th and the 28th, and it is to do with Neptune, and a lot of it is to do with, I think, the Gemini new moon as well. Alright, you guys, I love you. Thanks for being here, Pisces, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, till tomorrow, you take care. Bye for now.